You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, I usually don't talk to Howard University alumni.
We all got to come
10
together.
a.m.
We got to come together, man.
So, I let you introduce this guest.
One time for my guy, Chris Latimer.
Latimer, baby.
Latimer,
Chris Latimer.
I was on time. I was on time.
I can't Howard University. It's all right.
Yeah, they got a little issue because Envy got his Hampton sign up. You went to Howard.
No doubt, no doubt. Hampton's got the wrong color blue.
No.
And then his joint says hashtag real HU.
Yeah, Hampton is the real HU.
It's horrible.
Why do we have HBCU beef?
Kind of like Howard's basketball team and Howard's football team. Oh, I forgot they don't have a football team.
Okay.
Yes,
Did
we
you say
do.
real
Yes,
HU
we do.
stands for Real Horrible University?
These are old,
Nah.
you can tell
Well,
these are
his
old
does,
jokes.
yeah. His does, too. Ours is...
These are 100-year-old jokes, by the way. I'm sure.
No question. No question. Nah, they're both two great colleges and universities, so you know what I'm saying? But we just have our little rivalry, keep the knives sharp.
It's fun, right?
If you need to know who Chris Latimer is, he the African American College Alliance hoodies.
Right.
That's your brand.
That's right.
That's your
100%.
thing.
100%.
So you don't print Hampton ones, but is what I'm hearing.
Well, you know, when we do the Hamptons ones, we normally use the wrong Pantone colors for the school colors and stuff, kind of throw people off a little bit.
That's all right. I'll go to Starter to get mine.
Ooh, don't do that.
Now you own the company. You did you create the company? You started the company?
Well, actually, the company was started by a dude named Mark Van Grack in the early 90s, and I was an employee of his. Mm-hmm. And it was white-owned. And then eventually, you know, I acquired the trademark about 18 months ago, and now I own it, and it's 100% black-owned.
How much did it cost you to buy it?
That it was white-owned,
now
right?
you're getting all that?
Yeah,
now you're getting all that? Well, you know what I'm saying? I don't
people like to
disclose.
invest in it.
Yeah, I don't disclose that. You know what I'm saying? But it was a lot of paper, but we all right.
Who knew that the African American College Alliance was owned by white people?
Nobody really, you know, and at that time, you know, to keep it 100, Mark Van Grack was a good dude. Like, all of his employees was black. It wasn't like he was some plantation owner and he owned the company.
Wasn't a culture vulture, you're saying?
Nah, not at all. This is pre-culture vulture. Well, no, it ain't, because culture vulture's been forever. But he was just a good dude. And what happened was, I was the marketing guy. So everywhere you seen it on television and videos and every rapper wearing it in the early 90s, that was me doing it. And it was more of a celebration of the black colleges as opposed to who really owned it, because nobody was doing the black colleges, and Starter and Logo 7 and Majestic and all those companies back in the day was blowing out Duke and North Carolina Tar Heels, but they were blowing it out in the inner city. All the minority people was wearing it, but the HBCUs wasn't getting no love.
So how come the brand went away? Because it seemed like it was doing great. Like, I mean, for me, vividly, I remember Queen Latifah, Living Single.
No question.
You know, I remember Phife Dawg. Like I remember Martin. Like, I needed one of those hoodies.
Right. Well, what happened was I started working for the company. Started May 14th, 1991. I started working for the company in February of 92. And from February of 92 to August of 92, I took the orders from 600,000 to 6 million by just product placement.
Wow.
Now, Mark was a retailer who just kind of stumbled on the brand. And what happened was the business just got too big. So he didn't understand how to really run an apparel company. Like, you know, you can't just wait for the dollars that come in from the retailers that pay you and then go make the product. You need factors, you need a lot of, you know, investment, credit, what have you. And he didn't have the know-how. So when the business blew to like $15 million in orders, he owed the factory so much money that they closed in on the trademark, and then the brand disappeared.
Wow.
Yeah.
So then you went and bought the trademark.
Yeah, well, it changed hands a few times, and in 2008, it changed hands to a specific company. I don't want to get into names, and I kind of waited, and then about 18 months ago, we started negotiations, and I bought out all the inventory and got the trademark.
So you always knew from back then that you were planning at some point to own the company or to get the trademark?
Well, you know what? I first got into it because it was that passion project. You know, I mean, I'm sure all you guys kind of had that moment in your life, like maybe you got in front of the mic and you was like, yo, this is what I'm supposed to do for the rest of my life. When I first seen the hoodie, before I even worked there, I just had a spiritual connection, like, yo, this is something I'm supposed to be a part of forever. And I've always believed in the brand and kind of stood by it. So when the opportunity arose to own it 100%, especially in this current environment, it was it was perfect because the kids need a hero right now. We don't have a lot of minority-owned companies that cats can go and purchase at retail every day and feel good about.
Now, and I've been talking to you about the brand, and I was like, why don't you just sell it to another company and partner with them? And you was like, nope, I want to stay black-owned.
No question. 100%.
Why is that so important?
I mean, I think right now, cats need to refocus. When you make money as a celebrity or you make money as an athlete, you should be looking at how to maintain your revenue long term and feed generations of your family. And it was important to me that I know there's so much minority money out there, that's just blown in 4 or 5 years. I was like, let AACA be a platform where young brothers and sisters can invest in it, and I could show them how to make money for the long haul, and make money that they can feed their next generation.
But you have inventory already.
Right now, I'm doing a Kickstarter campaign, so we're working on the production and stuff like that right now. And but by fall, it'll be just like it was. It'll be better than it was because I should have way more product than we had when we first launched. And
how many of you guys own the company now? Is it just you? Just you yourself?
Yeah, just me.
Dope.
That's Envy's way of hinting.
He's already thinking.
Listen, you know what I'm saying?
Would you ever do business with somebody from Hampton?
Now that would be incredible.
That's a statement.
Well, to keep it 100,
I say you do this, son.
when I'm rocking, I'm rocking all the schools. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
even if it's Paul Quinn in Dallas, Texas, I'm rocking with everybody.
You see my St. John's hat on right now. That's just the Queens thing. I rock any school. I just go to Hampton. I ride and die for my HU though, bro.
Right? Nah, so
I represent any school out there where kids are getting an education. I represent.
There we go.
I definitely do business with anybody that went to any HBCU. No question.
So what is it that you need? I know you have a campaign.
Right.
So explain that to us.
Well, so once I got the trademark, my first thought was I need kind of warriors out there. I want people to feel like they're part of the movement, kind of like Black Lives Matter. So a lot of people came to me and was like, yo, I'll invest, and I'll invest. And it was minority money. But I said, you know what, let me do a Kickstarter campaign so I could have the people feel like they're a part of the rebirth of the brand. When we first launched, the celebrities were a part of the rebirth. But right now, every person has their own television channel, right, with social media.
Everybody got an audience.
Right, so let the people invest. And then at the same time, it'll give me a team of delegates across the country that'll fight for the brand and keep me in check. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's important too. That like if I mess up, that you check me, and hopefully that'll teach people in the inner city when certain companies come in and throw 2 basketball tournaments but make $2 billion out of the community, that they should give back more than just a couple of basketball tournaments.
Do you feel like the hoodies make education cool again to a certain extent?
Oh, no question, man. I mean, being a part of the early 90s in this brand and putting it on people, the connection was crazy because, I'd go, when Flavor Unit was in New Jersey with Queen Latifah and them, I'd go into the office and the whole office would light up because there'd be HBCU alumni in there, and then, Shakim would light up, and then Naughty would light up, and then Latifah would light up, and it was like this whole, we finally feel really good about what we're wearing, and then also the other thing it would do is there'd be a cool kid that would buy it in the street just because it matched his sneakers, but he would spark a conversation with the 60-year-old dude that would walk away from him that happened to go to Hampton.
Yeah, you went to Hampton, young boy?
I just threw that in for envy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then now you have a conversation with 2 people that never interacted, and the kids being cool and the adults passing knowledge, and you couldn't possibly recreate that if you planned.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it's magic.
Now,
I was gonna tell people, for people out there that want to buy a hoodie, are the hoodies available to buy now or not yet?
Well, right now, the only people that can buy the hoodie is the people that buy it through our Kickstarter campaign. Mm-hmm. And then we'll have product in probably, I'd say September, full blast, 20 colleges. Yeah.
So you donate to the Kickstarter and you get
right.
How does that work?
Right. Well, the Kickstarter program, how it works is, Kickstarters are like a purchase in advance. So basically you come in and you say, I want that African American College Alliance red hoodie and I want it now. So you buy it now and then you give me the time to produce the goods over the next couple of months and then I deliver them to you. So how it really works is you're buying the product at retail, but you're empowering me to, instead of making one hoodie, I'm able to make 3 because you paid in advance.
like what Tesla
so
just did.
people aren't just donating; they actually make.
Yeah. You get product. You get, you know what I'm saying?
Lyle, how many hoodies you got to send him? He sent 10 grand.
Oh no. He sent more than that. He sent 15 grand. But
15, okay.
yeah. So I gotta like send him half the company. Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, but I just lace the family till he tell me to stop. You
He
know
was
what I'm
one of the
saying?
guys that made the brand popular early on.
Oh, no question. He was the game changer. I remember back in the day, he called me 2 days before a day before he did the inauguration performance for Bill Clinton. And he was like, yo, fam, I'm about to change the dynamic of the brand, and I'm about to change your life walk, bro. And I was like, word? He's like, yeah. I was like, what you gonna do? He's like, don't worry about it. Just the day after tomorrow, look at the newspaper. And then boom, dude was on the front page of the Daily News in the Florida A&M hoodie on and took the brand to outer space. You know?
Wow.
And that was that moment. I mean, first rapper to ever perform at an inauguration. And the crazy thing is he has no connection to Florida A&M. He just wore it because he wanted to celebrate the HBCUs and have us be a part of that moment.
Them colors was fire for that Florida A&M one, though.
Yeah, that green and orange.
What about A Different World? How did you get him on A Different World?
Jada, we was rocking out. I had a good relationship with Tupac, God bless, and Biggie at that time, and they was all running around the city, key clubs and all the rest of that. And when Jada was in town here or there, her and Tupac went to school together. So I'd always lace Tupac, whatever he wanted. And then Jada was like, yo, and then she started doing the show. And when I sent the product to the show, they were kind of like, well, Hillman is kind of like a fake school, and we don't know if we could wear, colleges around the campus. And Jada was like, nah, I'm rocking that. And then she just rocked with it. And then she hit me up and told me to send more, and the rest was history.
Dope.
Wow. Is it only going to incorporate HBCUs this time?
Well, I mean, first off, definitely going to do the HBCUs. There's so many of them, and they need so much support out there. So we're definitely going to rock out with them. There's 108 of them. There used to be 112. So we're going to rock with them. But I also got a world plan. So we want to kind of do the black college in Nigeria. We want to kind of do the black college in Ethiopia and just kind of bring it all together. Even if there's a black college in London, like we want to rock that out and kind of have a world model.
I need a South Carolina State one.
Oh, no question.
That's my mother's alumni.
No question. Nah, we rock out with South Carolina State. I love that school.
So give them the info, man.
Oh, all right. Yeah. So right now we got our Kickstarter campaign. It's kickstarter.com, and you can search for African American College Alliance and just support what we're doing. You could donate $5, $10, or you could do like Charlamagne and buy a $10,000 package, or like Envy and buy one $10,000 package and then buy another $10,000 package for his kid and another $10,000 package.
Go.
I made a donation. It wasn't $10,000, but it was nice. It was cool.
Yeah, no, definitely. Love.
Don't put that on me, Chris.
No, it's all good.
Charlamagne is getting money. Like, if you really think about it,
Stop it.
He donated to Damn Gina.
Stop it.
To help Gina in her bankruptcy.
Stop it.
Must be nice.
You donated to this.
Stop it.
You donated to Steve Harvey.
Stop it. Well, listen.
Donated to Steve Harvey. That don't even sound
Right,
right.
right.
Steve Harvey has a mentorship
charities,
program
right.
where he helps kids from fatherless homes.
Oh, dope.
So I really donated my time because I'm going out there in July, and I donated a little money.
Bro.
And I mean, what you're doing is dope too, because like you're trying to bring the focus on higher education. I didn't go to college, but I definitely want my daughters to go.
Right.
So
no, I appreciate you because think about it. Like, on my end, I just happened to wake up to the email and there was like, support from Charlamagne, and you've been giving us a little love, for the past 6 months or so. But the one thing that kind of drove me crazy is like, I looked at your email and I expected one from Envy right behind it for maybe like 3 times the bread. But him being a Hampton University alumni, my email still ain't hit yet. Like, that's crazy.
Pressure,
so maybe hashtag fake HU supporter. You know what I'm saying?
Hashtag real HU. And shout to our boss, Coach Thea Mitchum. You ever heard of her?
Oh, no question. She's a G. I know she did.
As long as you know, okay.
She's a G. No question.
That's the one thing you hold against her, the fact she went to Hampton?
No. Listen, no. I raised the pom-poms up for that sister because, like, doesn't she run, like, the whole northeastern region of your joint?
Yes.
Like, come on, B. Like, that wasn't even an opportunity for a black woman back in the day.
When
Let's
we told
keep
her you
it
was coming on
funky.
there, she said no because she went to Howard, but then we had to butter her up a little bit.
It's all good. I know you didn't butter.
Nah.
It's all good.
He is a way better representative of Hampton than.
Shut up. Well, we appreciate you joining us. Tell them how to donate if they want to donate one more time.
Again, yeah, you just go to Kickstarter.com. You search for African American College Alliance, or you could just type in African American. And, click on it. We have these different rewards, so you can make a pledge from $10 all the way up to $10,000. It's not a donation. It's like a pledge of purchase. So you're buying the product in advance, and then we ship it to you. So
And rest in peace to Fife, too. He
no question. Yeah,
you
yeah,
should
yeah.
probably end on that story.
Yeah, no question. I mean, Fife is crazy. Back in the day, I was a Tribe fiend. And but I couldn't get the product on him because, Tip dressed so eclectic. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, how am I gonna work this out? So one day I went to go hit him up with some product at a video, and Tip was like, Lat, I love you, but I'll wear that one, on my downtime. I'm not gonna wear that in the video. And then Fife was like, I'll rock it. And I was like, word? And at first I was like, yo, I always want to be on the main cat. But when Fife rocked it, no, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you look for the main cat. And then Fife just gave me so much love. And then when he rocked it, and then I started hearing the records, I was like, hold up. I got the perfect dude. Like, this dude is the embodiment of somebody that would talk on a platform for a historical black college and university. Not that Tip wasn't, but like you just felt it. And he gave me love. Like, Fife was so important to my career because there's other things I did marketing-wise, and he was always right there.
He wore the Morehouse one, right?
He wore the Morehouse one. He wore Howard. He wore Kentucky State. I gave Fife everything. Like, he almost got every single hoodie that we ever made.
And I think that's dope because Fife's from New York, hardcore Queens guy, but everybody sees the bigger picture when it comes to the black schools, so they don't mind rocking them.
Oh, no question, man. Beautiful person. Rest in peace. Rest in beats, Fife, man. Love
Absolutely.
you, baby.
All right, well, it's the Breakfast Club. It's Chris Latimer.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in